When I sit here and I reflect on like what liberation is and what freedom is, it's the ability to unapologetically be yourself, unapologetically invest in yourself. And I've been someone who, from young, I was actually speaking to someone about it, like her child specifically like reads fantasy books and stuff like that. And mine, if you look at like my history of stuff, everything was self-help from like a very young age. I always knew that there was something that I needed to heal, and it was that aspect of caging myself in a world that actually wasn't me, but that was a part of my refining. Like I had to refine that aspect, and I had to realize greatly that who I am is not my circumstance. Like you are not your circumstance right now. And I think sometimes when we're going through like the tunnel and it's dark and we have to like pull through, it feels like it's pointless. And certain parts of your journey, it gets like very hopeless. But I need some of you to understand that your purpose is to be yourself. And the way in which you do it, you got to find it your way. But you got to almost actively embarrass yourself. That's what I've done. Like I actively embarrassed myself so that I can free myself of, there's this thing in my culture where we call abantu bazotini, like what are people gonna say? And we concern ourselves way too much about people who are also seeking the same thing. They are seeking someone to validate their experience, you seeking someone to validate your experience. And ultimately, what you are seeking as you mirror each other is yourselves. So it's like, because I do multidisciplinary like art, I'm a multidisciplinary artist, healer, and teacher. Someone, depending on what is in them, I will reflect artistry, and I can give them like the more jokey side of me, right? The very goofy side or the artistic side. And then someone who needs teaching, I will mirror aspects of what needs teaching. And then at the same time, someone who needs healing, but art and teaching is healing all in one, anyways. But people don't care. People don't care the way you think they care. They only care that you care about them. If you switch that difference, you'll understand that this only you exist. Only you exist. And even when you with another, or you with a lover or whatever, only you exist. So no matter how much control you try to have over them, it frustrates you, right? It frustrates you. It's like, why can't you see me? Why can't you hear me? Why can't you acknowledge me? And stuff like that. Like, okay. And you go into that mode, and then you get frustrated, and then you start thinking, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm useless. And then you start hanging around energy that is going to mirror that, because that is what you are believing and that is what you are telling yourself. But I need you to understand who you are, your magnificence, your God self is absolutely incredible. It's a unicorn, it's magical, it's out of this world, and you have to actively embarrass yourself. And for me, what helped is yoga. I'm gonna highly advocate for what I do, because it's easy to do what to walk your talk, to walk your talk and talk your walk. Okay, so it just made it easier for me to not go, I'm selling some product but I'm not doing what I'm practicing. For me, it's what I have on the top there, Mandolo. It's breathwork and meditation through breathwork. It's meditation through movement, embodiment practices. It's meditation through sound, through healing, because at least the sound that I do, because I'm picking up frequencies that have low vibration in certain words, and it's mantra and it's repetition, because it's helping you repeat in the subconscious mind that which you are and you believe you can be as you tap into that frequency. And it's not about time, it's about intention and alignment, dedication to go, I can heal now. I can heal this cord that um I've been needing to heal. But you got to breathe in and speak life into yourself. You got to look yourself in the mirror And you got to go, I am this, I am that, or you are this, because the I knows. It's the you, that little you, that inner child that needs that reminder that says, um, okay, I needed this then, I needed this then, this is what I actually need. But the moment you allow yourself to actively embarrass yourself, you don't lose people, you align to people. You must understand you align to your higher purpose. And it's better to be surrounded by a few people who just need you to be you and just need your presence versus needing you to entertain and perform for them. But it's a process as well. And that, in terms of time, it takes time, distance, but it takes alignment more than time. It takes your preparedness, it takes your intention, it takes your willingness to say, I believe in you and I'm going to love you. I'm going to be the lover that I'm looking for. So that when someone else comes in your presence, you get to simply bear witness to their journey, the ebbs and the flows without judgment, and you just get to hold yourself whilst you're holding them, and they get to hold themselves whilst holding you. And ultimately what that's doing is you're creating a holding space that's a mirror that says, I'm going to see myself and I'm going to see my dark, or the where there's absence of light, and I'm not going to judge it, and I'm going to work through it and I'm going to heal it because I love you. And as you're saying I love you, you are allowing them to receive you, you know? And ultimately, when you fall in love, you're falling with that low vibrational part of you that says, I'm going to help you heal. But ultimately, what you do there then is you control. You try to control them. So you don't see it as that up until you see it as that. So some of you is just a reminder to actively embarrass yourself. Like, put your stuff out there. Nobody cares the way you think. Instead, they care more that, oh my God, someone actually thinks like this. I'm not going crazy. The less we make each other feel crazy, um, the better. The more free we will be, the more play we will have, and the more opportunities and doors that will open, and we won't be in competition, because you can't compete against me and my story and my ancestry. I can't compete against you and your story and your ancestry, because your ancestors are helping you create such a beautiful story that is going to mirror within me even more magic. So the more you tap into inspiration, the more you become inspired, you become inspirational. So actively embarrass yourself. Do something today. Ask someone that question. Stop playing, stop um being scared of someone calling you names that they are actually calling themselves, because you are just a mirror. So anything that you're hearing, any form of abuse, you're just hearing them. You mirroring something, either the artist, the healer, or the teacher, that is reflecting within them something that they need healing. And up until you realize that that's not you when it gets mirrored back to you, you got it. But it's self mastery, and it's saying, I am going to meet you at the depths, ngaphakathi, of me. I'm going to meet you in the most vulnerable state. And I'm going to be vulnerable because, like I said, I don't exist. Like, yes, I've got my name, but like, I don't exist the way people have conditioned me to, it's like when I had locks and when I was teaching more only just like yoga, people had a view of me. And now, when I was moving and merging out into something else, now they can't comprehend for some. And some can, because they can align to go, oh, yes, there's some transformation in there that is also very attractive, that I know I can be inspired by. So actively embarrass yourself. Ask the question. Don't be afraid to look stupid. Don't, because you're not. You're just mirroring them either way, if you really understand the God within you. So I hope this helps you, and I'm just sending so much love.